Do not be afraid of your own destiny. It's time for you to stand. It's time for you to rise, who you were always meant to be. Hey guys, hi! Oh my god, it's been super long. You're probably wondering, where did I go? I was always here, babes. I've just been working on some new things. And, one of them is consistency. And the video actually in itself is, about, it says it in the title, don't be afraid of your own destiny, girl. Do not. Because we live this life too long and too short to be focusing on things that actually don't serve us. And I usually am someone that runs with my emotions, right? But recently I've been coming from a more logical standpoint, and I feel like that's also because of the things that I've been absorbing and watching. And it's actually given me more of like a balance of the two, of like where my emotional energy should be going into and where my mind and my logic, like my masculine and my feminine energy, basically. And yeah, I just want to come on here and basically continue with these spiritual conversations, but also implementing like actual like I feel like I'm having a conversation with you guys. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's an open conversation. So, it's just one of those things where being afraid of your own destiny gets you in places that that don't serve you. And a lot of the time, the situations that I have found myself in personally is with the people that I'm around. And it's one of those things where you really have to be picky and selective with who is coming into your space, coming into your home, coming into your life, because they are dominating factors of who is going to allow you to succeed, become healthier, wealthier, more abundant, more financially stable, and if more spiritually clean, like hygienic, more mindful. Like, I don't want to give people power. That's not another thing as well. You don't want to give people power. Like, you don't want to allow people to actually have control of your own life and your own destiny, because you are the one that is rewriting that story. You are the one that is recreating that destiny. You are the one that is rewriting those moments in life, and you're turning into something new. That is the power. That is the gift that you have. But I've realized that in terms of being able to vocabularize it, to be able to actually articulate it, for someone to actually be able to be a mediator and actually distinguish the two of what's physical and what's spiritual and what's physical. I have found myself a lot of the time trying to search for these answers. And now I've gotten to a state of mind where I can give you those answers because I have learnt them. And I would say one of the best things is, I'm going to get my book. Opening your heart, opening your mind, your consciousness to the divine. Like, allowing whatever you see as like God or the like spirit, whatever, allow them to come to you in many shapes, many forms, many sizes, so you can actually start to, personalize yourself and have a connection with source. Because when you are connected with source, one thing is you'll never run dry, because you're coming from a place that is limitless. Two is you're gonna have a deeper knowingness and a deeper connection with thyself as well, because for you to know someone, you need to know yourself. Do you know what I mean? So the more you know about thyself, the more you will know also about the God, whatever. I say goddess personally. Personally, I'm goddess. Golden, right? So, also creating limitless belief systems. Like, honey, it's never a thing where there's no such thing as, is this enough belief systems? Is this enough? Like, it is ongoing. Like, it's an ongoing journey. Like, you can have firm boundaries and firm belief systems, but don't stop yourself from having more. Do you know what I mean? Actually appreciating what you have now and not like procrastinating and hesitating on what you don't have. Because for me personally, I find myself to be a person that puts more energy into my strengths than into my weaknesses. Because first of all, I want to be able to be at a state where I can actually really alchemize. And that's what I've basically been doing. This is why I've been gone for so long, because I have been working on my weaknesses. And that's for something you to find out. Get it? You won't even find out yet. You know what? You guys won't even find out because it will be turned into strength real quick. But like, basically what I'm saying is like, focus on things that you're actually like just naturally gifted at. And if you don't know what it is, then honey, boo boo, you're already doing it. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're already doing something that is naturally, innate. It's something that can't be taken away. Opening your heart just into the world, because also, our hearts can turn cold as ice, and sometimes we just need some of that solar sun. We need some of that solar sun. Like Stella, she's like, Winx. No, fairy, Stella, fairy of the shining sun. Like, we need sun. Open your heart. Or the moon, if you're a moon babe. You open your heart to the moon, but you're still illuminated. Well, the sun still shines the moon, do you get it? So one way you're getting lunar light or the solar light. You're still getting light. So open your heart to light, because, at the end of the day, we're all on our own timelines. There is no need for comparison. I would just say nothing like the present moment. Even if it's something really small or something you equate to something really small, something really big, at least if you do it once, you've actually got like a feeling of like, ooh, okay, okay. Oh, this actually feels real good. Like, this feels really good. Like, I could do this again. I'm going to do this tomorrow. That's how you want to feel. You want to feel like you want to do it. If you feel the opposite, well, to be fair, you could just be burnt out, procrastinate. Do you know what I mean? But like, it's like a inner energy, like, ugh, like, I want to do it. What also? Don't be afraid of your destiny, boo, because the stars are aligning with you. The planets are in alignment. We've got Moon, we've got the Mars, we've got Mercury, we've got Jupiter, we've got Venus, we've got Saturn, we've got the Sun. We've got these planets, we've got these solar planets that are always radiating a certain energy towards us, towards the planet Earth. Why would you not use that? Whether or not it be, why aren't we, let me get a card. Why, girl, the collective that isn't doing it, why aren't we doing it? Oh, I see. That the people that are actually watching this video are doing it. Do you know what I mean? We are doing it. And it's funny as well, because I subconsciously said people that are doing it, but what I actually like said out loud wasn't. It was like, do you get it? It's like all opposites. No, but we are doing it. You guys are doing it. We are. This is just more affirmations. Do not be afraid. Yeah, just don't be afraid. Like that. Like, I get that there's like, for me, I'm like afraid of things that could potentially harm others. Let's say, like, I would be afraid to do something to and it would potentially hurt someone else. But like, then again, like, the energy that I've been in recently, guys, I genuinely just don't give a fuck. Like, just don't give a fuck. Like, oh, don't give. Just don't give a reactional energy to, you see that? You see what I did? Like, there's only so much we can do with our human vessels, and our spiritual bodies anyway are doing quite a lot, especially when we're asleep. I astral project quite a lot. So when I'm back into the earthly realm, I want to just be in my receiving energy, but then I also want to give. Do you get it? So like, being afraid of your destiny is going to prevent you from doing that. Prevent you from, first of all, receiving what you truly need and truly want. Secondly, it's not going to allow you to be in the right positions of your like alignment, like whether it's your chakras or the solar planet, however you construct yourself and recenter yourself. However, being in nature, swimming, going to the countryside, being on a vacation, like you being afraid of what you're supposed to be doing, that responsibility, that accountability, and that sense of self. If you are fearful of it, and if you're not listening to that self, you are not going to be where you want to be, babes. Like, and this is also coming from someone that it took about 3 years for me personally. It took me 3 years personally to get to where I am now. I've always wanted to make a YouTube channel since I was young. I've always wanted to be a gamer. I've always wanted to be a makeup babe. I've always wanted to be a model. I've done all of these things so much now to the point where it's like, I don't understand what I'd be afraid of anymore. And I think as people, especially as creators, what we are more afraid of is not even the sense of what we're doing. It's just how we're going to be perceived. That's what it is. It's the perception of how we're being perceived. And I personally would say, like, if there's a few things that you want to tweak or anything that you feel insecure about, which, you can change or whatever. I'm not one to tell people to change their appearance, or I'm not one to tell people, like, I don't want to, like, this is more for spiritual energy. This is more of I want to be more mindset. However, if you feel like getting something done or doing something like physical or like being skinny or whatever is going to help you be where you want to be, then do it. Just do it. Like, you have to start, because there's no way you're going to be able to, if you're someone that wants to put their face in front of the camera, there's no way you're going to be there's no way you're going to want to be facing the camera if you're not feeling your full like self, or like, feeling good. Personally, for me, I don't really care. Like, I care to an extent in terms of like appearances, but when it comes to like mindset and stuff, I want to be in a really comfortable state of mind. So this is why I'm giving this, because I feel really comfortable. Do you know what I mean? When I go on a date for the first time, I'm not caring about how I'm really looking, because at the end of the day, you need to accept me for who I am. Raw, do you know what I mean? And then I'll show you the magic. Do you get it? Then I'll show you the magic. Yeah. That's for someone there. Do you know what I mean? You need to start owning up and realizing that your destiny is the top priority. If you are someone that is a people pleaser, ex-people pleaser, do you know what I mean? You need to stop saying yes. You need to start saying no to the point where it hurts. You're like, no, because people are going to take advantage of you. People are going to take advantage of you, and they're going to see that kindness and that accessibility. And if you don't affirm, and if you don't like let people know, like, you don't need to, you need to, you want to be respected, don't you? If you want to be respected, you have to come with a certain, like, you have to come about things a certain way. Do you get what I mean? And I feel like the one thing for me is like I'm trying to be not a crash out anymore. I'm not trying to crash out. Meditation has really helped me with that. But yeah, don't crash out, girls and boys, aliens, elves, androgynous beings, royalties. The gates. Don't be afraid of the gates that will help you to amplify your destiny as well. We had the Lionsgate portal, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to go too much into that, because if you know about the Lionsgate portal, point blank, done, you know what I'm talking about gate. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just search up about the Lionsgate portal. This is what I'm talking about when it comes to gates. Like, If the gate resonates with you, open the gate. Go through that door. Go through that spiritual gate, please, because it will actually help, like, a lot, significantly a lot, because you're amplifying your own destiny. It's not like you're taking something external, and you are actually energetically pulling that energy towards you, and you're absorbing it. It's innately yours. If you want it, ask for it, and you will receive it. I'm telling you. Open your heart. I will reaffirm that. And also, guys, I can't lie, yeah. Don't be... You know when I was, like, saying about, like, you know, I'm afraid that sometimes this is what I'm talking about. It don't matter. Because innately, when you're in your destiny, you're going to make people fall. And you're going to make people rise. Emphasis on the rise, though. Because I'm not trying to have enough time to see someone fall. Do you get it? But, like... Rise? Do you get what I mean? Like, you will just naturally rise people up. Guys, get up! Get up! Sorry, I'm like really screaming. I'm really screaming. But like, this is what I'm saying. Don't shrink. Rise, okay? Rise. It's this heart space. I've been channeling this heart space for a while. We must release pain from our hearts. Our heart is what guides us as well. Our mind turns things into logic. But also we can intuitively sense and we can see. But our heart is what guides us and should actually perpetuate us forward. Do you understand? Listen to the echoes of your intuition. The echoes. Listen to the echoes, because these echoes recently, for me, they've been quite loud, and I'm hearing them, and I'm feeling them, and I'm going with it, and that's what it is, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, I will see you guys very soon. Honestly, I'm really happy about this channel. YouTube channel. Thank you guys for 30 subscribers. 31. 30 subscribers. Thank you guys. Anyway, just thank you. And, yeah. It's time to start blooming like the rose you are, darling. Let's rise, gals and boys. Let's not fall. Right, I need to go because I have another divine assignment that I must do. And yes, I will see you guys very soon. Bye! Don't be afraid of your destiny.